So I basically just need a law drop for like half an hour or something. Let me fix the lighting. School has sucked. I cried myself to sleep yesterday. Let me just give you a little rundown of what happened over the last 2 days because I'm already done with it. Respectfully, I'm already done with it. Like, they can't expect me to do this. They can't expect me to do this. Also, I'm creating something. So yeah. Basically, how do I? Yesterday went in. I'm living my best life. Had my hair out. Really got some dirty looks. Mean comments. Didn't say anything though because you know whatever. I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling. And then one of the dudes shouted queer. As a queer person, I can say that. Like, they shouted queer at one of the new kids. Obviously, it's kind of sad to do that because he just seemed like a bad person, which he is. We hate Rylan. And I will name drop because he's kind of just a pathetic human being. Like, it's pitch black out. But yeah, so that happened. Then I said I hate that man to Courtney because I do hate that man. Such a burning passion. I hate that man. And she says that's not a man, that's a boy. And I'm like, yes, Courtney. And then this bitch, girl, one of the girls in my class, she pops up and goes, "Are we talking about insert the trans teacher's names? Because he's not a man, he's a boy." And I'm standing there, and I'm looking, and I'm like, me and Courtney just shared a look because it's like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I haven't said anything because if I know it will just set, you know, it will set me off if I actually say something. So I'm just not because I'm not going to start any beef at the moment. We've only got a few months left of these freaks, anyways. So didn't start anything. I'm now standing at summer classroom because I've already decided I'm not doing lessons if I've got those little freaks in my lesson. So not doing anything. Then I've had the same girl that said the transphobic comment come out and go, "Have I done something to upset you?" and clap her hand onto my shoulder. Like, what? What is actually wrong with you? So that's happened. I'm just like standing there, and then Courtney goes, "Get your hand off her," or before something she does something. Because I'm just sat there, because like, why are you touching me? Like, why is your bitch ass touching me? I sound so mean, but yeah, like you can't be transphobic and then think, oh, you can just be buddies with me. Like, you're a disgusting human being. You need to burn in hell. TikTok will demonetize. YouTube will YouTube will take the video down. Calm down. So yeah, that happened. You know, amazing. Already great start to my week. Active suck. We did. It didn't for me. I did badminton with Courtney. That was fun. Went 600 of my calorie things yesterday. Basically, yeah. You know what I mean? Like basically. Today woke up at 9, so I went in and I did.
Hold on a few minutes. So you know how you've got a phone?
I'm recording. Yes.
So what you can do is you put this in front of it.
Yeah.
And it gets way bigger.
That's cool.
Look, you're there now. And
Yeah.
then look.
That's cool, Sarah.
Do you want it?
If you don't want it, sure, I'll take it.
Don't break it.
I'm not gonna break it. Then keep it, mate.
So you're planning on breaking it?
Cyrus, actually get out mid-film.
Look.
No, Cyrus, I'm recording.
Hey, look at your favourite song.
Close the door.
Actually, I'll keep this just in case.
So that happened, right? Yeah. Came in, did my half day. Suffering. Pure suffering. When we've just gotten onto the bus. Keep in mind, we haven't left the parking lot yet. We've just gotten on the bus. Harriet, being the sweetheart she is, asks the fuck-ass active teacher, "Can we go Premier?" Because, you know, she wants to get food. Why wouldn't she? Like, not a crime. Why is he started like full on crashing out. Like, you don't need to keep going on with me. We just started. Premier isn't my priority right now. It's like, we go shop every day. She's just asking if we can go to a specific shop. Are you okay? Are you mentally impaired? Is that the right word? Like, what? Are you okay in the brain? Is your membrane? What's a membrane? Never mind. Let me not continue that because I don't know if that's offensive to say because I don't even know what a membrane is. It's like mucous membrane, right? It's a cell. I don't know. I think. Um. Anyway, I was gonna say, are you insane in the membrane? Insane in the membrane. This quality actually sucks. I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's happened. I'm just sat there because now I'm already in a bad mood because why are you cussing out my Pookie? Why are you running your mouth to my Pookie? Why are you doing this? As if you even have like freedom of speech or something. Why? So just chilling, just living my best life, trying to ignore them. Then we've got boys at the back of my bus screaming slurs. I've looked over at a teacher because are you guys going to stop this? They've looked at me and I was like, oh, just let them. I'm like looking at them like, oh, crash out. Whole way there, this teacher does not shut up. Literally does not shut his mouth. His fat gob's running. I'm looking because like it's bad when you've like even Harriet was mad and like Harriet's the sweetest girl I know. Like she's never mad. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck have you done? Yeah, so I'm just trying to live my best life, and obviously I've piped up because he started on Courtney and like, why are you starting on Courtney as if anyone wants to even be like what? Yeah, why are you starting on Courtney? That's the thing. Just like, oh, just why are you doing that? Just why are you doing that? So me now, rather peed off, has gone, Connor, you're a fully grown man. Something else. Something. I don't remember the whole conversation. Harriet says, "Oh, your hairlines are irrelevant. Little joke. Little giggle. Little unimportant thing." Connor's now like, right now we're not going shop. I'm like, well, that's a bit of a sad thing to do. Yo, I'm so mad. Newsflash, 2 minutes later, he's turned to me and went, Kazai, you're rude. I'm like, what? And he's went, yeah, do that with that, do what you will with that information. I'm looking at him like, who do you think you're talking to? Respectfully, fully grown man talking to me like that, who do you think you're talking to? Like, obviously I'm not going to pipe up or anything because he's a sad old man. like, what am I piping up about? The fact that his wife probably doesn't love him and his kids probably hate him. What am I piping up about? And I know this is rude to come onto YouTube and start like diss-tracking teachers, but like, fully grown man. We've got to the venue. Everyone's chill. He's grabbed a kid. Put his hand, because we're playing dodgeball, he's put his hand like using his little shield. I'm like, touch the kid, you little freak. Anyways, I didn't say that obviously. Then, oh no. This is before we got to the venue. Still on the bus. Teacher leans in, undoing his bag behind me. Right there, Keziah. I'm like, one, why are you using my legal name? Hello. So I've turned around as fast as I can, mind you that. And I've went, can you not? Like, can you not? That's all I said. I just said, can you not? Because why are you breathing into my eardrum? Respectfully, like, why did we think this was acceptable behaviour of a fully grown man? Why do you think it's okay to breathe down the back of my shirt? Like, decaying old man talking to me like this. I'm just sat there like, okay, hello. Yeah, so then I've went, yeah, let's not do that. So he's got loud. I've like calmed down a bit. So I'm just like, mate, I just asked not for you not to breathe down my ear. Connor's now sat front because I'm sat like one seat behind the front seat in the bus, and Connor's now decided great time to pipe back in and start like tag teaming me with this little freak. So I'm just sat there like, I actually can't win with you lot. I generally could not win with you lot. What? Like, leave me alone. What did I do to you guys? So yeah, I just sat there like, great. Like, actually just leave me alone at this point. Generally just leave me alone. This dude turned around and went, Connor's right, you are rude. I'm like, I haven't been here in 2 weeks. Like, what? What? Great way to make me feel welcomed, mate. Thanks. I'll just go rot back in my room like I did for the last 2 weeks. Like, what? Oh my gosh, you can't see me. I'm so sorry. Like, what? What's actually going on? What's actually going on? Like, I'm just sat there like, what's... Yeah, we get to the venue. Joking around. Courtney puts the ball behind her. Why has this man reached down to grab the ball from behind her? That was like literally against her ass. Why are you doing that as a fully grown man with kids? What? Not trying to make it sound like it's a nonce, but clearly something's going on. And before anyone says you can't say that, yes I am. Yeah. So great. Already, I didn't do any of the active because I was only there to see Courtney in the first place. But yeah, sure, I came to school for a half day because I was actually going to do the lesson. And before anyone says you're such a spoiled little brat, I don't care. I don't like the school. The school don't like me. They ain't got no friends. And their families probably don't love them. So yeah. You know what I mean? We've got back on the bus. Some kid screaming slurs. I pointed out the fact that he's got some weird, like, what's the word? Birthmark? It's not weird. I just pointed it out because, respectfully, we were at another school doing the dodgeball. So some kids come out of school and he started shouting at them and basically just calling them slurs and stuff. And like, yeah. So I'm like standing there like, what is wrong with you, mate? Because, yeah. I just don't think he should pipe up when it's very easy someone could say something else back to him. Before anyone goes, you can't go after how someone looks, he was literally calling them names under the sun. Keep in mind, he doesn't even know the person. Like, it just seems some kind of sad. And then the teachers are doing nothing when he's saying full on slurs. So I'm like, why am I here? I generally just sat there like, regret coming to this school. Everything's fine and dandy. Everything's just living the life. I'm just trying to exist in peace. Like, generally, I could not give less crap what happened that day. Got on the bus. Gulp. Teachers turn to me and Courtney. Girls, put your seatbelt on. I go. Not you misgendering me. He goes, what did you just say? I said, not you just misgendering me. Is that something wrong with that? And he was like, how do you want to be preferred to then? And I was like, I'd rather you don't talk to me. Like, I'd rather you just not talk to me right now. He goes, okay, I'll be calling your mum about that later. Like, what? What, the transphobe? What do you mean you're going to be calling my mum about the fact that I don't want to be identified as a girl? You can only think legally that's like a good enough reason to call my mum. It's not a safeguarding concern. I think you just want to call my mum. It's giving pathetic. So yeah, I'm just trying to exist in peace at this point. Got on the bus, going to school. He's put the radio on. I'm like, I don't want to listen to the radio. I don't want to listen to the radio. No one wants to listen to the radio at this point. So I'm just trying to chill. Keep in mind, one of the boys threatened to slit one of the teacher's throats at the start of the day. Like, we hadn't even got on the bus and bro was threatening them. So, but I'm the rude one. So, what? Craig sucks. Like, bro, Aaron literally trying to slit his throat, but it's my fault because I've name dropped everyone in this video, but I don't actually care because they don't really deserve to have privacy. That sounds really mean, but generally, if you guys met these type of people, you wouldn't give a crap either. They're disgusting human beings, but I don't know how they exist. I made a little heart for my creation. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. Now I just have to glue this on and then make him a person, basically. Let me go grab my hot glue gun, guys. I'm gonna take like 2 seconds to do that. I need to quickly cut out the sprout. Yeah, I need to cut out the yeah. I have an idea. I shall figure out if the idea is worth making in a second. Yeah. So school's basically just sucked. Before anyone asks, why were you crying? I don't know. I took my melatonin and then I had like a little mental breakdown because I don't know. I just really don't like the school and everyone's mean. I don't like it there. And the teachers don't care when you try to explain that to them. And according to one of my teachers, she saw me at bonfire night. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys what happened at bonfire night yet. Shit. It was so bad. I hated it. I hated it. It was supposed to be some nice, cool day out. My uncle told me he wishes I was never born while I was there. He's cussing me out in front of all my cousins. I'm like, what? Who do you think you are? One, two. Why are you cussing me out for my cousins? Like, why? Respectfully, why are you cussing me out for my youngers? Why are you doing that? Because that's kind of embarrassing on his end. I don't care if my youngest can be sad. Like, I've been cussed out multiple times in front of my cousins. I love my cousins. But, like, why are you doing that to the point where it's like, you just seem like a bad person now? Yeah. So now I'm not talking to him, and I posted a video on TikTok because I've got a video of him basically telling my little sister I'm dangerous and that she shouldn't come near me. I'm so done with it. Honestly, nothing. Honestly, none. Yeah. So that happened. Respectfully, guys, some teachers don't deserve to teach. And I get, oh yeah, what if he was having a bad day? You're having a bad day, so you willingly go to work with a bunch of challenged teens and then cuss everyone out. Why would you get a job at a school like that if you don't even know how to deal with the students? Like, you're just bullying everyone. Like, you're just mean. My friend always says, oh, well, you don't need to be babied. Half the people here are like fucking traumatized with some crap. Well, that's how I like to see it because that's what I'm at. But respectfully, for being nicest way possible, it's probably because half of them can't read or spell their own names. Keep in mind, no one's got like any disabilities other than autism and ADHD, and as someone with autism, it's not that deep. Yeah, but as someone, you've got high functioning autism, yeah, but like seriously, you can't make the whole world revolve around you just because you have autism. And obviously, it doesn't. I'm not referring to that in all situations. Yes, it's important autistic people get recognition. And what I don't mean is they can't use that as an excuse to then like just bully the shit out of everyone and think calling people slurs are funny and it's okay because oh yeah you're autistic. Like no. Also, I don't even know if any of them are they're autistic. They like people say they've got ADHD. Like I don't trust you. If anyone says how do you not trust that they've got ADHD, why would I trust that they've got ADHD? Take a minute to think about damn apples. Why would I trust that? Yeah, I'm cutting a bunch of fabric right now because I'm trying to make my. So, let me explain what I'm doing. Basically, I've got this new friend. Well, she's not new. I've known her for like 3 months or 2 months. But yeah, back when it was 6 weeks, so August, January. 4 months. I was really off. But yeah, then I have my little Pookie. Mary's the best. She's Austrian or something like that. Yeah, yeah. She's very sweet. She speaks German and English. And she's very nice. She's very nice. And I offered her to be my pen pal. And I think being a pen pal is really cool. Because we text online, but like we're both very creative. So I think also I just want to be pen paling. I want a pen pal. So yeah, I was just like, yeah, let's be pen pals. Which worked. Me when something works. So yeah, that happened. I was very excited. So I'm gonna make her some stuff. And this is probably gonna be one of the hardest things because I'm making a little demon creature. And then I'm gonna make a bunch of felt stamps, and I'm gonna make her a felt wallet to keep the stamps in, so you can keep track of how long we've known each other. She's currently snapping me. Yeah, she's pretty sweet. She's not my Pookie. So I'm trying to figure out how big of the fabric should be because I want to make a mouth and have a tongue sticking out, so I can basically be an off-brand fuggler. Mini version. Me when I can just create my own fake fuggler. I'm gonna make the tongue. I gotta figure out how much I'm gonna cut out for the mouth because I gotta figure out how big the eyes are gonna be. So the wallet's gonna be made out of this because I have a lot of red felt. I have abnormal. This is the only amount of felt that I've got. Because when I had my friends as a family worker, which is like, I don't really know. I don't really remember her that much. She could just, I know I ditched her because she pissed me off over them. She pissed me off for real. That's not a button. Where are my buttons? Where are my buttons? Guys. Guys. if that doesn't work, we're gonna have to get creative. And I hate when I have to start thinking creatively. So take a look at that. Unleash it. I know I got buttons in there somewhere. I see one. One button? There has to be more than one. Yo, I've been at like a 3 gauge for a while, and it's kind of upsetting me, because what do you mean I'm stuck at some like small ass 3 millimeters, not 3 gauge, sorry. I think I'm an 8 gauge. Yeah, I'm going on to a 6 gauge, so I'm an 8 gauge at the moment. Ow. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just looking for buttons. Ooh, I like these thread colours. I shall use one of these threads for the master creation. I'm going to use a white thread for the other one though. There has to be a button. There's a blade in there. I don't know why. Not like a proper blade, but like, you know what I mean. Like, I've got a, like, sharp object. Technically it is a blade. I think it's used for cutting thread. Yeah. Oh, I've got an idea. Since I'm not going to have one button, I'm just going to go over the other side with a little X. I'm going to have to use a lighter colour for that because, okay, I've got a white there. I've still got anything more to spill. Yes, at the moment, no more drama, I don't think. Oh yeah, one of the girls at my school is faking that she's pregnant. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. I just kind of think that my school sucks, and I will die on that hill. Respectfully though, if you were there, you would know. My mum's saying I'm only going to get 1 day off out of the 2 that we don't have academic. I'm not going in for active. Yeah, I'm nearly done, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to push them out, and then I will leave. Hello, people. I hope you're having great days. That your lives are the best, and that everything you want happens. So, yes, I hope you guys are having great days. And I love you guys. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. So I hope I see you in the next video. Goodbye.